Always good to have you on, but I want to start with your latest single with Ariana Grande. It's a banger, there's no question about that. I am intrigued, though, about the lyrics, because in one of the lyrics she sings, "Do that thing we never do sober."
Yeah.
Please explain.
I knew you were going to ask about that one. And whenever anyone brings up the lyrics, that's the first one that they gravitate towards. When I wrote that lyric, I had like the biggest, like cheekiest smile on my face. I was like, can I say that? Yeah, I can. I didn't think about the fact that maybe somebody else was going to be saying it. So when I was talking to Ariana about which part she was going to sing, I was like, you can change any lyrics or whatever. And when I got back her singing that lyric, it literally, like, I cracked up laughing and just thought it was so amazing. So I'm so happy that she did it.
That is amazing, but explain it, buddy.
What is the thing, Troye? Explain. What is the thing?
I reckon there's plenty of things, but maybe better left unsaid, I reckon.
Dan, there's plenty of things? You're more fun than I am.
Yeah.
Here's what I reckon it is, Sivan. Here we go. I've been looking at Bloom, your latest single. There's plenty in this one too. Take a trip into my garden. I've got so much to show you. The fountains and the waters. And I'm begging just to know you. I need you to tell me right before it goes down. Promise me you'll hold my hand if I get scared now. It's about sex, right? It's about sex, Troye.
It's about sex.
Yes! Yep. I know something about the young people's music. Thank you.
Yeah. It sounds super, super weird when read in your very Australian manly voice. Yeah.
Troye, did it sound like Rove was kind of rapping it then?
I was giving it a bit of sizzle. I was giving it a bit of sizzle.
Suddenly I regret all of this. I regret putting out the album. I wish I never did it.
But full marks to you for writing a sexy song about gardens and not using the word hoe.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hey, Troye, the clip for Bloom. Sorry, it's Rove's sex talk has really just thrown me.
It's the sizzle. It's what I do.
It's too much of this time slot. The clip for Bloom is great, right? It's awesome.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I also love the comments. If we can just take you to some of the online comments. This first one, you look sexy even if you do not have a breast, 4 exclamation marks.
I did love that.
This was, I like this one because of him. My boyfriend tried to be like him, and I don't like it.
I tweeted all these, right?
I know you did. You love them.
Yeah, but I love them.
Those ones were nice. They're just compliments. What do you make of this one? Just too much soy in your diet.
I don't know how that person knew that.
What does it mean?
I'm not sure, but I felt like very attacked by that comment, and yeah, I don't know how they knew.
How do you know if you've got too much soy in your diet, Troye?
Maybe I just look unwell or something. I don't know.
I'm also wondering about another moment that happened to you. It was a couple of months ago now. You actually got up on stage with Taylor Swift and got to sing your song, My, My, My. Has it sunk in yet that you actually did that?
Not at all. That was, like, out of everything, I think that was probably one of the most surreal moments in my life. Yeah, I had this weird moment of, like, actual full-fledged panic when because I did, like, I popped up, right, like Destiny's Child, and I looked up and there was just so many people, but I was like, okay, I can handle this, and I looked and it just never ended on either side, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look at the floor and, like, kind of ground myself for a second, and the floor was LED screens that were constantly, like, changing and moving, and then I looked up at Taylor trying to, like, calm myself down, and I was like, oh my God, that's Taylor Swift. And it just didn't, none of it worked. But I managed to, as soon as we started, like, strutting up and down the stage, I felt very at home. So, yeah, it was crazy.
How did it actually come about?
I asked for tickets to go see her show, and she was like, yeah, sure, if you come on and sing with me. So.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's really singing for your supper, isn't it?
I can't get tickets to one of Tommy's stand-up gigs. How does that even happen?
I have no idea. It was like I bit off way more than I could chew. I just wanted to go and, like, sit and enjoy the show. And next minute, I'm, like, on stage in front of 60,000 people. It was crazy.
Look, I'll say, kids, if you're watching at home, it pays to be a tight ass.
Yeah.
Try to scam free stuff and you're on stage with Taylor Swift like that.
Yeah.
There is the small matter of releasing a whole lot of hit songs before you do that.
Fine print, Wally.
Sure, I understand. You're right. I was stupid to raise it. Troye, I love that you posted a couple of pictures on Twitter recently that were not showbiz at all, so just you hanging out with some mates who I understand you've been friends with since you were about 2. Has your relationship changed with them? Do they treat you differently now?
Not at all, and that's, like, the best thing in the entire world. My friends that I grew up with in Perth are, like, family to me, and yeah, they came over to see my house and everything like that for the first time, and we went camping, and it literally felt like we were 11 years old again, like on school camp or something like that. I'm really, really, really lucky to have the friends that I have.
Troye's new album, Bloom, comes out on the 31st of August. For now, though, would you please thank Troye Sivan?
Thank you so much, guys.